Hello everybody, I'm Raphael Perry and it's time for some more Baldur's Gate 3. Now here we are in the lair of the goblins, but if I were to rescue Volo and Liam and Halsin, and if some of them might make it back to the Druid's Grove, especially if I were to assist Halsin in returning to the Druid's Grove, I imagine that would change things in the Druid's Grove quite significantly. And there are things there I have not yet done. Additionally, a little bird told me something. Yeah, a little bird told me I might want to go and use this spell. So, let's get that map up. Let's go to the... not this one. But it'll help me see where I need to go. I want the one at the beach on the bottom of the cliffs. Because I am well aware that we cannot cast Speak with Dead on people that we have killed. Yeah, the one down here. People we have not killed, however, are fair game. And there are a number of victims here upon the beach.
Light on my feet.
Most importantly of all, I think, is this one over here. The one who bore the letter to his love, who had asked him to come with her. I have the letter now, and while I have not found her yet, and they were supposed to go to Baldur's Gate, so she might be there waiting for him, and I feel I should take the letter to her, I also think I should let her know that I'm going to let her know what happened to him, so she won't be left forever waiting. And sadly it says invalid target. Well, I had to try. Now the targets do light up when the spell is selected. So this one's a valid target. Not too mangled.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Who are you?
Ellie, fisherwoman,
Elturel. Are we close to that city?
No. Upriver. Too far.
How did you die?
Chased ill. Brains chased me.
Oh, is she supposed to have been chasing Shadowheart? But that only works if we meet Shadowheart by the door there. I really would like to be able to do this on this body. Is it because we took the letter from him? Surely not. You know.
The corpse has nothing to say.
I tried. Ah, that's a shame. It was a nice idea. It's the kind of thing that might be interesting to see patched in the future. For now, though, let us return to the Emerald Grove. And I'm going to check something. Target can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them. Aberrations, celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead. It's worth a try, right? Resistance to all damage. Oh, oh! I know this. This is a Pathfinder spell. Has a completely different name. Oh, what's it called now? It's a level 2 cleric spell. You basically take half the damage for them each time they take damage. Yeah, it's not dissimilar to the Life Oracle's Lifelink, but no, what is it? It's because the dwarfs have a unique level 1 version of the spell with a cheaper spell component that only their priests and priestesses can use. But if I take this away, wait, no, is that actually? Hello. Okay. Take away that. Throw in this. So I'm going to do a few things in the grove. And hopefully I will be blessed with good fortune and all will go well and nothing horrible will happen. But we shall see. In the last episode, there was an unfortunate falling out between Lae'zel and Shadowheart. Speaking of which, I went to speak to Zorru with Shadowheart in the party, and he didn't want to speak to us at all. And then I sold the locket. Do you still have the locket?
Need anything else? Of course, but please, remember.
It has been suggested the reason I could not return the locket to him was because Lae'zel was with us. Is it still yes? There it is.
Sylvanus be with you.
It's been suggested by a viewer who didn't leave it as a YouTube comment but just contacted me directly that maybe I should have tried giving the item to him without Lae'zel in the party, and perhaps I should try that. For now though, there's a couple of things I want to do here. I would like to explore through this archway here. Yes, this one. For there are pathways that have yet to be trod. There's a woman here dressed like a Disney princess with giant horns on her head, and there's a couple of rather large squirrels who seem to be really enjoying her music. I think I'd like to speak to her. But hey, since I don't have the best track record in this kind of situation, maybe a little bit of understanding would help. Divine inspiration, perhaps.
Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away. Words of mine will change. No,
can quietly listen, but she's clearly stuck. She might sort it out herself if she has someone to just, a sounding board to bounce things off of. She might resolve this on her own, or she could just get frustrated, and we don't want that. What's that tune you're singing?
More like butchering. Don't know why I bother.
Are you alright?
No, I'm moments away from a grisly death. At the hands of this bloody song. I can't... Nothing fits, you know?
Well, see, that's scansion. What's scansion, Raph? Well, scansion is getting the words to run in a pleasing pattern in time with the tune or rhythm. In poetry as well. Da 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 ba 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 da da, without any awkward sort of stilted jolts or anything. That's the creative process for you. Agony and ecstasy, mostly agony, by the way. Why are you songwriting now? You better hardly the best time. That is negative. Let me see if I can help.
It can't hurt. I have an extra lute, if you want.
Oh no, please! I'm a terrible player. Look, let's not dwell on that. Yeah, first, hang on. So what's this song about then?
My teacher, Lihala. She loved dancing. Had 2 left feet, mind. I remember waking up one night on the road and seeing her dancing beneath the stars. A huge smile on her face. Thinking of it now, my heart hurts. And my words just seem to crumble. Like ash. Wait. Words of mine will turn to ash. That's perfect.
You know what? I'm just gonna be sneaky in the background and increase the game volume slightly. Because what's coming is quite a nice thing. There we go. Keep going. What would you say to your teacher if she were here right now?
That it's okay. That I'll be okay. And thank you for everything.
Alright, that's what you need to say with the words of the song. This is incredible. Even Lae'zel looks miserable and moody and downcast. Gale is feeling the emotions of this situation. This poor woman, she's lost someone who was a great inspiration to her.
Moon, moon reminds me of your grace. All the love I can't repay. Wait.
Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away. Words of mine will turn to ash when you call the last light down. Moon reminds me of your grace. All the love I can't repay. Rest and know that I will pray. Farewell, my dear old friend. Moon, sun, oh, remind me of your grace.
Where are those extra instruments coming from?
All the love I can't repay. Moon, sun, oh, remind me of your grace. Faith, care, Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away. Words of mine will turn to ash when you call the last light down. Moon reminds me of your grace. All the love I can't repay. Rest and noted I will pray. Farewell, my dear old friend. Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away.
Sorry.
No, don't be sorry. She may have lost someone she treated as an inspiration, but she hasn't lost her love for song. Well, would you look at this grove, so lovely, so that's like, oh, I wasn't paying attention to the song at all, or I'm not paying attention to her. No. Don't be sorry. Don't worry. Cry as much as you need to. It's okay.
She'd have said the same thing. That's the first time I've played since Lihala died. My teacher. She was playing her lute. We didn't hear the gnolls coming. There was so much blood. I can still smell it.
Oh. Two of these are really nice. Oh, you can't have a... I'm sure your teacher would be proud to see you now.
She'd yell at me for that clunky verse. And make me play till my fingers were raw. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. Finish the Weeping Dawn. For her. I've a long way to go. But thank you. I needed this.
She'd yell at you. Because she cares and she wants you to do better. Oh, it's got to be done, hasn't it? So, there we go. It's gonna happen.
It hurts! It hurts! Please, make it stop!
Oh, if I'd done this first, maybe I would have tried to... Man, sorry, memories of early access with the head-banging squirrels standing there with their heads bumping in rhythm without their hands, their paws over their ears as she played the song. Oh, slow down, what's wrong?
Can't you hear it? Her singing. It's awful.
Terrible.
Sing along with the bard as loudly and off-key as you can. Hey. So I could suggest they leave. Hey, don't be nasty. She's trying her best, all right? I think. Yeah, look, she is.
Oh no. Whatever shall we do?
More witless creatures. More ear bleed. My head is melting. I'm leaving before the damage is permanent.
This is making me reconsider my desire to cast Speak with Animals on Boo. Not that we've come across Boo yet, but it would be very interesting to get his perspective on things, especially if it's like target is not valid because it's not an animal or something. Now let's head down to the water, where we can hear More beautiful singing. Has Alfira begun to sing a new song? Now, there was a theory in early access, but Alfira would become a companion. We were told that the 5 companions available to us in early access were the nasty ones. The ones who were antisocial, wicked, mean, horrible. Just not very nice people. And that the reason the nice, friendly, happy ones weren't allowed to be with us was because they wanted to see how nasty they could make the nasty ones. How much wickedness the players would tolerate on their behalf. I mean, I think there were some neutral aligned characters as well, but it was evil and neutral and no good. I mean, Lae'zel's definitely chaotic. Will? I was going to say Gale might be a little chaotic. Do we have a decent lawful companion? Possibly Will. Although not original early access version of Will. And no, well, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking he did sign a contract and get into a whole legal deal. Yeah, that's not lawful alignment. Lawful alignment is believing that a lawful society is a well-run, organised society, and a lawless society is just a disaster. It's a belief that...
Singing. It's beautiful.
Hold on. How long does this last? 10 turns. Well, let's just drag her away for a moment. And play Leapfrog. No comments about her skin tone, please. Oh well.
Quickly then.
Do we really have to send someone else over?
I'm ready.
This seems dangerous. Jack be nimble, Jack be quick, Jack jump over the candlestick. Or in this case, Shadowheart, be a dear. Ah, there we go. More treasure. Tree trunk we can't really go along. Alright, let's head back.
Enough waiting. I crave blood.
It is fortunate you were here, elf. To see with those keen eyes of yours. But it was my muscle that did the digging and unearthed the treasure. Yeah, they still haven't made up yet. They're going to be in a foul mood at each other for quite a while now. You can just... What am I doing? I should just do this.
Alright. What now?
Okay, so that's hide. Yep. There we go. Everyone come back here. Come on, girl. You can do this. Really? What's the matter? Look.
Maggots will be
You.
done.
Huh. Don't!
Let's move.
Seriously, you two. They're having a conversation over there. They're threatening to push each other in the water. Right, you two. Get out of the way. Here we go. Is she coming now? She's coming now. Great. Now let's go and investigate this wonderful singing.
How much farther can I go?
Why, there's a child here down by the water.
Such a pretty
Down, down, down by the... That's not a river. It's more of a lagoon. And a rather shallow one at that. You know what? The song's changed. Well, let's save now anyway. For no particular blatantly obvious reason. If you know, you know.
Shh. Listen.
What dreamy eyes he has. Oh, he's going to be in trouble with all the girls when he gets older.
A sweet melody plays above the waves, beckoning you, drowning out all logical thought.
Now hold on just a moment. Should be pretty straightforward. Ooh, changing cadence set. That reminds me of this button. I should definitely do something about that button soon. But it might clash with this... I wonder if it would change the background as well. Oh, that I have to try.
Suffocating yearning suddenly fades as the spell breaks. You are free.
Get back! It's a trick!
No. It's just a bit of water. I only want to listen. Just a little closer. Yes, everything's gonna be fine once I get there.
Sirens. But with arms. And wicked ones too. How did they get here? Well, that does get interesting. So, Shadowheart is first. And I want to check these out. Monstrosity. Which means... not an aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead. But well worth being aware of. So, she's going to come this way. And... ooh. There's no concentration on this, so I might as well try. This will preserve her as a kind of backup healer if needed. Really? That's a bonus action? Let's hold off for now. Right. Something is going to... Ha! She's the singer. Well, that's obviously not good. This, on the other hand, I wonder if she'll have to make one concentration check for each missile. 24. Wait. Sleep isn't prepared, is it? Sleep is sadly not prepared. Oh, that would have been perfect right over there. We have scrolls. Sadly, no scroll of sleep, however. This should be in here. That is where it belongs. So, acid arrow. So obviously some form of self-preservation would be rather good right about now, given his current location. However, if I can't... If I disrupt this singing, the boy might panic and run, and the beast next to him may slay him. So... guess what? That works perfectly fine.
I am fury. I am death.
So obviously these two are not good. Let's do this. Lovely. No pommel strike from the longsword. Right, okay, so we're going to go Bosch again. Right. Special. Sure. Wallop it. And there's a wizard who needs protecting. He's right there. There we go. Of course, I find it extremely ironic that the game's developers chose to make the two-handed sword of Tyr a two-handed weapon.
I am fury. I am death.
If you know Norse mythology, you'd understand exactly why that's ironic. He's even the one-handed god in the Forgotten Realms as well.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Right, well, we gotta... Oh, yes, that was right. Initiative. He's going next, so what I am going to do is cast Calm Emotions on the little boy, Merkon. So now he can't be charmed. Interesting, it's an area of effect spell. I could have probably dropped it over there a bit as well. And we should protect him too. What? But he can't be charmed. Let me guess, it's a special condition called lured, which isn't charmed. Bloody hell. Who? Oh, Lae'zel took damage. Awesome. Well, not awesome, but you know. Obviously we're going to stab her while she's down on the ground. Or extra mega death, ultra damage bullshit. Yep, that works. And then just head over this way. Can't get there. Bollocks. See, I could get there. It works just fine. Okay, now, Gale. This is... That is concentration, unfortunately. Humanoid enemy. Not monstrosity. Hey! Guess what? Let's just disrupt that song. Free saves. Not sure what the difficulty on them was, and if it was based on the severity of damage inflicted, in which case the free passes make a lot of sense. Okay, well look, we're just going to hit this one again. That works. She doesn't have any feathers we can take. Let's push this one away from the wizard. And follow up. There we go.
Never a dull moment.
Hit it. That works.
These
Move to flank the child and offer surrounding targets for kind of protection. Mate, you're really trying to die, aren't you? Okay, what can we do to this boy? We could boost his wisdom saving throws. Wow, he's got 10 in everything. Like an adult. That's good. That's not quite so good. Okay, well how about we go like this? That's very disappointing. This, on the other hand... Sure, let's go for the trident. There we go.
Gone with the weave.
Guess what? That might fell her completely. It did not. But let's also move away from that one. Lae'zel, you know what to do. That's not what you were supposed to do. Come on, we've had this conversation before. You know this by now.
Survival is all that matters.
Oh, seriously? Okay then. Concentration is broken, that's a good thing. That's also a good thing. Brilliant. Mate, just... yeah, keep up that disengagement. She's going for the wizard. Haha! What was that massive pop-up? That was weird. Okay. Well, hey, look, we can just do this. Tried it. Wow. Okay, well, look, you're kind of right here, so... Again, an attempt was made. I should have pushed it away first to get rid of the disadvantage. Okay, well look. Hit it. There's strength in pain. Fight through it. She'll be like, on my home plane, the dragons would drop-kick me to teach me obedience. Do you really expect this to intimidate me? Alright, you know what, we can just do that again as well. Preserve slots for later use. We tried. Run, boy! Run! He didn't need to disengage, so he shouldn't be able to go that fast. So now we're just... oh, we're going to have to long rest again before the rescue, aren't we? In which case... no, we shouldn't have to do that. Right, just hit it with your staff, man. You know, because that's the idea. There we go, that's better. Hey! We protect... don't talk to her, she'll fucking kill you.
Are they gone?
They're gone. Are you alright? What's she sneering for? She doesn't need to sneer at this little boy.
Yes. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah. Just breathe. Nice and slow. In and out. In and out. You're safe now.
That's what the voice said. I almost got to the nest, but the singing... I need to get back. Mole will be so mad.
I'm sure she will.
Wait, you should meet Mole. She'll be grateful you helped me. Find a boy called Donny. Tell him you want to see the dragon's lair.
I think you'll find it's pronounced Dragon Slayer. That only works if you mispronounce lair as layer. Oh, hello.
That scamp reminds me of myself when I was a nipper. Always getting into trouble.
I thought you were going to ask for a magic item. You met a lot of harpies, did you? Yeah, somehow I can imagine you were a bit of a handful as a lad.
Comes with the territory. One time, my parents denied me a kitten, so I summoned myself a Tressim. Oh, dear old Tara. Beautiful creature. Benefits of a wizard's education, you see. Of course, my considerable talent didn't hurt either.
No, did your massive
That
ego
depends
apparently.
on who you ask, I suppose. I may have summoned things rather more exotic than a winged cat.
I mean, he's basically Alistair from Dragon Age Origins, but as a wizard. And not quite as young and inexperienced. Yeah, what kind of things?
There was that magma method once.
Oh,
Nice
blimey.
fellow, we kept in touch. Of course, in walked the housekeeper, screaming, yelling, panic, and before you know it, fire everywhere. Anyway, I'm glad we got that boy out of his predicament. Poor lad would have been harpy feed if it wasn't for you.
So am I.
Moving in.
Now let's take a look at this nest. There doesn't appear to be much of a nest up here. So where could that nest be that the boy was trying to get to? Well, it can't have gone far, can it? Do you think it sprouted legs and walked away? Yes, that was a Divinity Original Sin 1 reference to the cook talking about their missing pepper. Well, there's a chest here with some money in it. And we didn't need to use Lae'zel's leaping prowess either. Although we may still need to do so. You know what, let's...
Oh, action, not reaction. Active duty.
Let's see what those harpies were hoarding.
Indeed. There's a big nest. And a letter. Let's start with the nest. A ring of colour spray. Gale. Agate. Supply pack, some bones. And this. And then we're going to go... Oh, really? That's going to be free? 2. Okay, we'll just do it without the vertical.
Ignorance breeds madness.
Miriam. I'm sorry it's been so long since I've written. A lot has happened. First, some good news. Maggie Two Fingers won't be bothering you anymore. I've paid her back in full. I'm sorry, she should never have got your name in the first place. Now for the bad news. My love, I'm not coming home. Not for a while, at least. The money came from a mercenary group. Probably best I don't give their name. And I've agreed to a couple of jobs in Icewind Dale in return. They paid me up front because... Gods, it's so strange to write. Because they need a warlock. They needed a warlock. They needed me. I took the deal the Cambion offered, but I'm gonna say I'm not gonna say I had no choice, because that would be a lie. But I don't regret it. I'm a new man. I feel strong for the first time in my life. Aside from being awoken in the middle of the night by the smell of sulphur, he likes to drop by to see how everything's going. I have no complaints. But if you don't reply to this letter, I'll understand. If you don't want me to come back at all, well, I'll understand that too. I love you, Miriam, and I want you to be happy, even if it's not with me. Edmund. I wonder if this Cambion and his gang of mercenaries going off to Icewind Dale may feature... Look, they might not have got there yet, but they might feature in this adventure. Or indeed, in another one in the future.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Well, at least we found the nest. You lot coming? I think you can. I'm fairly... No, I can't get around that way, so we'll have to get our feet wet.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
I mean, we already had to get them wet to get this far. Can we get over here? By which I mean... No, it is not permitted. Worth a check, though. Have I checked? I'm pretty sure I have checked all the harpies. And also pretty sure they kept all their treasure in their nest.
No traps, please.
No traps at all. So, there's some routes here that we could use to climb up and down. We can't make it into this portion of the water. And now that we're safely out of it, there's a nice ledge round here, there's some vines here with a path up there leading to another ledge. There's space where the harpies could have flown around and we could have chased them, or we could have hidden ledges and they could have come flying across at us. But I wanted to see the boy was safe and that Althira had found her inspiration once again before going to deal with the goblins, and now I'm at a reduced spell slot total. Well... Hang on, I'm gonna map this out just because that way it gets done. Look, there might be buried treasure, or traps for us to blunder into. There might be buried treasure after all. There probably won't be. And again... a polished dagger. What could that mean? Hang on, I was supposed to be wearing these. No, I'm not.
Will be done.
Or was I going to give these to Karlak? Hold on, we have a number of items to give out, don't we? Nothing more than a usual dagger, except maybe a higher price. The dagger's leather grip is stamped with a stag's head, the symbol of the Emerald Enclave. Something druidic? Perhaps to do with this location? Ah, right, yes, Smuggler's Ring, not going to give that to anyone yet. I didn't need to climb up, I wanted to. Could have run a long way along there, would have obviously involved less energy output, but I fancied the climb back again. Now, when we go back against the goblins, would calm emotions be useful? This is going to be a less useful spell. That could be game-changing. Speaking of game-changing, this is an encumbrance value that needs to be dealt with. If there's one among us who uses a ranged weapon periodically and could do with it being magical. Oh, hey! That's a very red bowstring. And give it to the wizard.
Ready and willing.
Excellent.
Time to
Now,
press ahead.
he can recover some spell slots. Our priestesses can't. Now, let's not ignore the advice we were given. But first, let's head to camp. Now, crazy, angry, violent girl. No, not you. This one. You better stay here for a while. You make the locals nervous, and by locals I mean one local.
Speak quickly.
Oh, she's in a bad mood with us. Wait here for a bit.
Chuck, you believe you can survive without me?
Yeah, for a little while.
As you say, do not keep me
Oh,
waiting.
her expression didn't seem so bad though. That was weird. Right, so. Hello, you.
If the Gith are looking for that artifact, then we may have something valuable on our hands. And it's a powerful weapon to boot. Things are starting to look very interesting.
Yes, they are indeed. Why don't you come with us and see how much more interesting things could look by my side? No, not like that.
Darling, I thought you'd never ask. Lead on.
Now, I think we had something to give him as well. Wasn't this? This would be overall useful to him. Let's see what else. Wasn't there a weapon? No. Right. We're done here. Lae'zel will not be with us when we go to visit Zoru. However, this little potter's standing right here. Oi!
He stares right past you, as if you're invisible. Or boring.
Donnie, isn't it? I want to see the dragon's lair.
He nods, then reaches for a concealed hatch.
Hey, thanks for showing me the door. monosyllabic in extremis. A cave so dark and so underground that it could only have once been inhabited by a dragon, if you're an overly imaginative child.
Yes?
With fiendish heritage. Speaking of which, we got 3 of them. Let's get back some of these. Wait, isn't it? You know what? Do that again. Yep, he's nearly on full. She's... woof.
Still alive, so that's progress.
She's not quite running on empty, but she's getting there. Right, what's this over there? If only we had Lae'zel here to jump across. Or someone else. But just... That's rather unexpected. Wait. For cloud, not gaseous form. Oh! We got a hand. The hand's gonna drag a box. The hand's gonna... Can it? No. Okay. Can we, as a magical disembodied hand, lob this? Oh yeah. There we go. I'm not sure if a hand can pick things up. It can't. And Gale's like, thank you very much. He just opens it and takes the stuff out.
Looking ahead.
Like there, I knew it wouldn't be too much trouble for someone of my abilities. His voice is down here. That's a lot of...
Sorry about the nest. You guys find anything good today? No. Everyone's got junk. Worse than junk.
Don't worry, kids. In Baldur's Gate, hearses practically grow on trees. Well, look who's come to visit. My kids say you've been busy since you got here. Mercon says you got him out of a tight spot with some harpies. Gotta say, I'm impressed. You saved Arabella from the druids. Don't know what those bastards would have done. And thanks for going easy on Sylphie. Not many marks would have done the same.
See this? These are not lawful characters. These are chaotic characters. They believe that going against society's rules is totally fine. They want to live their own way. In other words, they're criminals. Astarion approves. Plus 12. Right. You better keep these children in check, you know, they won't get off so... That's almost encouraging what they do. Why are you running all these schemes and swindles? You know, it's risky.
We're saving up for a better hideout when we get to Baldur's Gate. Why? You planning on telling me stealing is wrong?
You know it is, little girl. You're taking advantage of people during bad times. There are words for people like that.
So what? Should we be panicking like everyone else? We have a plan. We're the ones who'll end up on top in the gate. Anything else?
I thought you might need help with something.
I do, as a matter of fact. Revenge. You saw what those bastards that run the place were doing to Arabella, scaring the precious mite. I want to steal that big, shiny idol they're all chanting at.
Oh no, no, I'm staying out of this one.
Figures. Don't think you've got the stones for the job anyhow. Anything else?
You might have something, let's have a look. Something? Oh yes. Oh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. See, gust of wind is different to thunderclap because it can remove clouds. We're having that. Sea invisibility. I think we've already got it. Gale. Doesn't say so.
Anything else?
Absolutely not.
You've been a friend to us. Come back anytime. Never see us coming.
Direct me.
This is magic. It goes in your book. Already known. So it turns out enemies get a saving throw against sea invisibility, and if they pass, they're still invisible. That's why there was an issue with it earlier. I got a new scroll down here somewhere as well, didn't I? Where has it gone? I bought it. There it is.
Salutations.
Hey, guess what? Get a new spell, man. Right. So let's chuck it. You know what? Those are all. That's a pretty good selection for now. I don't think. I'm going to regret not preparing that later on, but for now, it'll do. So at this point, then.
No one back home will ever believe this.
2 and 1.
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
Yeah, we're running a bit low. Okay.
No.
And they got a chest. We're gonna we're not going to steal from the thieves. I mean, look, there is no honor among thieves, and it would have been fair game. But we're better than that, allegedly, in theory. I mean, hey, you've seen me when there's unattended stuff lying around. I need to be better. And I can start, you know, a little step in the right direction with something like that. Mate, can you...
Keep your distance, darling.
You know... No dismiss. Interesting. And yes, he does have his special biting attack now. Right, so...
These things have stayed interesting. Never wanted
we're going to go and find Zoru and see if we can return to him what was lost.
How long do you think we've got before the goblins come?
Well, that's a really good... Can I...
We should be getting drunk at least. No fun waiting for death sober.
He really doesn't want to talk about it. Well, back to camp. I think you can stay here for a little while.
Need something? Oh, darling, I'm hurt. I thought we had something special.
Mate, you have no idea.
I guess I'll spend my evenings lounging here while you do all the hard work. It sounds awful.
Speak.
You better come back with us.
It is done.
Now,
I'll give it a
let's
shot.
click that campfire. And see if anyone wants a word.
Speak.
Nothing. Worth checking. We might have hurt her feelings recently. And again, that's an emotion I suspect she's not good at dealing with. This little lady...
Seems the Githyanki are keen to reclaim the artifact I carry. I can't afford that to happen. In fact, none of us can. That thing is shielding us somehow. I don't want to know what happens if we lose it.
Haven't we already had this conversation? There must be more to the artifact. You were sent to take it. You must know why it's so important.
I only know what I know. I was ordered to retrieve it, and that's what I intend to do. The rest is immaterial to me.
She has taken quite a shine to us, and it might be wise to explore this conversation option. However, I'm not sure she deserves it after the way she's been behaving recently. Especially in the last 1 or 2 episodes. However, I suspect that if I go into the goblin's lair and rescue Halcyon, party conversations are likely to change or progress. I can't help but feel that you and I might have missed a chance to connect on a more personal level.
I think I know what you mean. There's an undeniable rapport, and yet we haven't made time for each other. Time alone. Easily remedied, if you like. I know a place.
Oh, wait, hang on. Just a minute. Yeah, let's just... Anyone will do. Accessibility. I would not like to access these features right now. There we go. It's a grown-up game, and not everyone watching on YouTube is a grown-up. So I'm going to be a grown-up and treat this a little more responsibly. You know, I think I'd like that. Just lead the way.
Not just yet. Let's choose our moment. Some quiet night, when the others are asleep and there's no distractions. I'll come for you.
She likes sneaking up on people when they're sleeping. What's this? Oh, temporary hit points. It looked like a cross ribbon on a heart. I was like, is her heart tied up? Now, I think Jaria is resigning herself to the distinct possibility that Minthara is beyond redemption. And there may be other drow out there in the world who are more open-minded to the possibility of a better life, although we might still try tackle her with non-lethal damage when the time comes. Hello.
That contraption's a hot ticket item. Might not be our last scrap for its sake.
You know, I've been wanting to ask her this for a very long time now. In your expert opinion, what's the best way to kill a devil? She'd be like, hit it harder.
Depends on the type. Ice devils hate an inferno, but that's an easy one. Orthons love projectiles. What they don't love is getting their bombs lobbed right back in their faces. Demons, on the other hand, every demon is absolutely singular. You can't ever think you've got them typed out. Sharp instincts, sharp weapons, and a knack for improvisation. That's the only way to survive them. Anyway, what were we talking about?
Well, she seems to be in a somewhat better mood. Let's just leave it like that for now. Right, things and stuff. What do we got? A treacle tart. A cabbage. Some carrot. Bit of garlic. Right. Let's split up the carrots. Oh, we have more carrots. Throw in a baguette. A single pumpkin. And then we just need 4. Oh, a carrot and what? No. Oh, some grapes. And a bloody... Oh, courgette. Ugh. Courgettes add their flavour to everything else you're cooking them with. On their own, though, they're not that. Oh, 1! 1 point off! I can do this. Or apparently I can't. Hang on. 5 points? We can do 5 points. Come on, I've seen a 5 point here somewhere. Potato porridge! Excellent.
It seems to be the perfect night to spend a little time together. Just you and I. Assuming you haven't changed your mind, of course.
Why don't you show me this special place of yours? I hope I don't end up regretting this. She is a devious, manipulative woman who could stand to be a lot better.
Come here. Sit with me.
Asking... Don't give her options. She might change her mind or take advantage of it. I wouldn't dream of missing it.
So eager. I'm surprised it took you this long.
Well,
now what does she mean by that?
I think a toast is in order. Any suggestions?
I think friendship, I think she'd think that's a bit cheesy and she wouldn't go for it too much. To us, too cheesy. To survival, she'd definitely approve of that.
Very practical. We could have toasted to that every night so far. Here's to many more. Survival. Now tell me something about yourself. And no tadpoles, dragons, marauding goblins or anything like that. Something about you.
So about me, I'm surprised you cared. Oh. Let's not push it, right? She's playful and flirtatious. Let her enjoy what she wants for now. Thank her for wine and just fuck off. It's like, nope, I'm done. It's a nice drink, bugger off, I'm not telling you anything. That's ever so vague. Let's... Right. Any of these could lead to this. This could be skipping, giving out something personal. Or... this could be... because this is harder, she might say, oh, that was nice, and then not let anything loose. You know what? You led me here. You poured your own drink first. You go first, lady. I'm not even going to add modifiers, okay? Okay, fine. You know what that was? We got 4 inspiration. We can't get more than 4. I want to do this. Can I? No, I can't. Okay. So when do I get to do this? Sure, I'll take another roll. Nice, but I can't add modifiers here. Now, she's had memories removed, so... or so she claims, so not everything's going to be available.
Don't laugh, but I'm not quite sure I have anything to share. When you worship Shard, secrecy is everything. We'll sacrifice our own memories when ordered to. A lot of the little things, they're lost to me right now.
Did they take the memory of her agreeing to lose her memories? It's like, what? No, you totally agreed to do it. Honest. You just don't remember it because we've taken that memory away from you. How about we could make some new memories? Do you think your memories will ever come back? No, that's not true. You like night orchids and you can't swim. You told me that once.
I did. And you remembered. You're sweet. There's still plenty of wine, and the whole night is ahead of us. Nearly light. The others will be awake soon.
Did they sleep or have they not slept? There's that black mark on her hand again. This... she might not be ready for that. That seems a bit too personal. You know what? The others can wait. It's nice to see you just being relaxed and calm and peaceful. Or I could try and see what's behind those dark eyes of hers. And hope it's not just a black, empty, gaping void where her personality should be.
What?
Oh yes, just checking for signs of ceremorphosis. That would totally work with Lae'zel, hilariously. You know what? When you're not frowning, yeah, just like that. Oh, she's getting really uncomfortable now. She really doesn't like that line being selected. Again, this isn't Oblivion where the facial expressions change based on which dialogue options you have selected. You know what? Despite what a nasty, insecure, horrible person you can be, when you just relax a bit and let a bit of yourself come out, there's real beauty in there.
I know, but you're sweet to notice.
No, that's not what I meant.
Thank you for last night.
I know the way you meant it. No, don't thank me. I didn't do anything. My pleasure.
It was just what I needed.
She trails off. You read an invitation in her eyes.
You know, if you want something, I think you should take it. That's... Okay, that's definitely an animation for characters with less clothes on. She fantasizes about big, strong women rescuing her from danger. This is gentle, it's supportive. This is big, strong woman, sort of. I mean, Jari is not that strong, but maybe she can find an item that will increase her strength. The same way there was an item that could improve Gale's intelligence.
That didn't hurt, did it?
I don't know, you're, a little tingle. The pain was worth it. We'll go with this.
I'd like to think that would have happened anyway. Let's head back, if we must.
And then these two have absolutely not rested at all whatsoever. So, thoughts. She wants to speak again. And we shall. But there was something. Something interrupted. Oh yeah, that was it. So yeah, there's a few kisses and cuddles and something in the game sometimes. Guess what? It's taken me this long to get to any. Yeah, apparently I could have got some earlier because some stuff was rushed and bugged, and yes, apparently some people have managed to get it within 2 minutes and 3 seconds of certain characters joining their party, which is absolutely bonkers. It's not the main thing of the game, right? It just happens a bit sometimes, and I do think that the tadpoles are wanting to connect to each other on a very deep level. They're wanting us to form stronger bonds, because the mindflayer society is a very orderly, organised society. Very much a strength in numbers kind of thing.
All's well, I hope.
Well, of course, unless something's the matter. I wanted to talk with you about that night we spent together. You know, last night.
I was going to say the very same thing, as soon as I worked up my courage a little. I can't recall the last time I shared so much with someone. Maybe I never did before. It meant a lot to me. You mean a lot to me. And that was before the kiss. Maybe you could stop stealing and betraying our companions? It was a mistake. We should never do it again. You know, maybe we got a bit carried away. I like you, but you know what? That was the first time since I got this thing put in my head that I was able to connect with anyone like that, and it meant a lot to me. It probably meant a lot to you as well. It might be nice to do something like that again, sometime. I hope so too. Though I'm not sure what kind of courtship will be afforded, given all that we're facing. But if you want to see where this goes, I do as well.
You know what? Hang on. You and I will share something special, I think. I want to talk about it. This could be attempting to progress further. If I just step away, I want to talk about all that's happened. This is a standard dialogue line we've had, as is this. This seems to be a new one's been added. Let's step out of the conversation and see if it's still there when we come back.
I've been catching myself smiling more lately. I think that's your fault.
What, you? Smile? Don't be silly. Normally you only do that when you want something from someone. Right. We've got a rescue to go and make. But I think that will have to wait until the very next episode. The next episode... which will begin with me going into this place for the 3rd or 4th time now. That's right. Gruff goblin crudeness, as usual. Oh, but do I want to try and do anything with the owlbear? I suspect that doing the owlbear run might be a way of showing we care about the owlbear. Maybe I'll do that with another character. For now, though, it's time to go and unleash hell.
Bloody racket! Oh, come on now. They're just having a bit of fun. Aye, so much fun that those thieves almost got past. We got them now, eh? And once the whelp starts singing.
Meanwhile, for now, though, this episode's gone on for quite long enough, so I'm going to leave this one here. I hope you all enjoyed this one, and I do look forward to seeing you all in the very next episode. I'm going to say goodbye for now, though, and cheerio, everyone. See you all soon.